Onward and upward then. We've still got quite a bit to go. Yeah, 59th floor. That's quite a while. I mean, we're not really going to be fighting the boss this episode, but I do definitely want to try and reach that checkpoint, and yeah, that is quite a while off. I might actually try and go for the stairs a lot, because really we don't need all that much as in the way of treasure.
3 enemies. Be careful.
Huh. Dark Eagles, that's a new one.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Now, I believe, and I'm pretty sure that I'm right here, these things are weak to Zeo. So let's go for that. I had a kind of a hilarious fail in one take of this where
Here's a chance. Let's get him.
I'm gonna relent just to get a scan through.
3 enemies left.
Yeah, so basically I accidentally pressed the run button instead of the wait button.
I summoned thee.
Mitsu, did you seriously just wake them all up again? You just woke them all up again!
2 enemies left. The enemy's weakness is electricity.
Okay, Null Wind, weak to Thunder, uses wind skills, so Junpei better be careful. Has Dia, which is not going to save them now at this point. And Dodge Pierce, which is a bit weird seeing as they're not weak to Pierce. But it does make things annoying on Yukari, and that is exactly what I was saying. Junpei had better watch out. Oh, Tsukakaja.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Well, let's just finish this thing.
The battle's over. Nope.
So they're not too bad overall. I don't think I'm going to go for this either. That's some not bad experience, though. And yeah, we've got quite a few floors to climb, so probably in our best interest to hurry this up. Yeah, it seems like... Are they spawning from this place, or is the place creating them? There's a lot that we don't know yet. One day it will hopefully become clear to us. That was very close.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
These things again. I'm gonna go ahead and put Mitsuru on knockdown for this.
Understood.
You who is going second, please don't decar. Of course you would! At least they're not actually hurting us. At least they're not using fire on Mitsuru. That would be very bad.
That one just won't die.
I summoned thee.
Yeah, thankfully she is set to knock down, so she won't waste her turn killing off the weakened one with a physical attack.
Confess a layer.
Finish it off.
I knew that was going to miss. The moment that he said finish it off, I knew that that would fail. And she's going down. So that was not exactly the best turn of events.
I couldn't defeat it. There's only 1 enemy left. How disgraceful.
Yeah, that was pretty disgraceful. And of course, you're going to get disgraced again. Or not, because you dodged that. Nice one. You know, something tells me... Okay, they're not resistant to slash. Oh, right, of course, because Yukari's weapon's 100 power, and mine's only, 59-ish. Mostly using it for the auto Tarukaja, but that was taken away from me. Thereby making it very weak. Let's just rush it.
The shadows are getting stronger as well.
Yeah. Thankfully, we are 2. And I say that and no one levels up. Oh. Was hoping to time that well, but didn't really. I kind of wish there was an easier way to check your party members' levels, like, all together. Later Persona games would make that a lot easier. Here, you actually have to request a level check from, like, all of them.
3 enemies. Be careful.
I see you around that corner. I also see you.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
I had a feeling I'd miss one of them at least one point.
The enemy's going to attack. I summon thee.
Don't think she should waste her Mabufus on these things.
Such persistence.
A good thing that was not aimed at Junpei. That would have hurt a lot.
Kun defeated an enemy.
Speaking of which...
There's one.
I'm surprised she's hit 2 of them with Dodge Pierce in effect. No need to waste SP, let's just go for a regular Zeo here.
That's the way.
The enemy
Sadly, Junpei is unable to participate in this all-out attack,
by my hand.
but it's still going to be way more than enough.
What an easy win.
Oh yeah, there we go. I thought that would happen sooner or later. Level 21 now. That actually means that we can now create Hypixie, who is a persona of the Priestess Arcana, which is going to be useful since we need something of the Priestess Arcana very soon. You are getting awfully close for comfort. And you are right in the way. What is it with all these
Three
eagles?
enemies. Be careful.
And miss again.
The enemies return to normal. Please hit. This thing won't give
Well, that one wouldn't have,
Kun defeated
Dodge
an
Pierce
enemy.
wouldn't have worked there, because I'm pretty sure that anything knocked down is automatically hit by anything.
Such persistence.
That's kind of funny. I've seen these things dodge Zeo, I've seen them dodge Ice, I have not seen them dodge Pierce, despite them actually having it as a skill. Who's next? Oh, you're immediately next. Might as well get rid of you then.
One enemy left.
Get him!
You know, at this point, yeah, Mazia would have been the exact same.
The enemy is down. Now's your chance.
Here's our chance. Let's get him!
I can be a jerk here,
Why not? One enemy left.
because I can do this. Automatic critical! I love Shock so much.
No shadow.
Shock is amazing. It's, well, I was gonna say it's completely unreliable, but there's a point later in the game where it won't be, and that's when things get really insane. From what I've seen, though, I actually don't know if Shock is in Persona 5. At least the automatic critical version of it might not be. It's a pretty insane effect, I will admit. Something seems different, huh? Okay, well, at least it's not one of those, different than usual flaws, because that usually means the Reapers are gonna come to play much earlier than usual. Of course, I'm gonna grab any chests that are within my direct reach. No. Yeah, I'm on a roll here. I should probably keep going. That better not be famous last words. Chest, you know what, I may as well. Now, there's an enemy type that we haven't... More eagles!
There are 3 enemies. Be careful. That was a great battle.
Oh, hey, Oberon in Shuffle Time. That's cool. We made a much, much better one out of a fusion accident, though. Because, yeah, the cool thing is fusion accidents still benefit from your social link bonuses, whereas Shuffle Time things do not. All that for I use more medicine just randomly in the menu than that, so that was a complete waste of time. Oh no, you again.
2 of them. Attack.
That was bound to happen sooner or later. Probably should have set Junpei to knock down, actually. Oh no, she woke that one up.
There's only one enemy left.
Last one!
Such persistence.
Wow, we have quite a few more turns. Just to be safe, though.
Alright, fine.
Oh, that's not good. Glad I put him on knockdown then.
Such persistence.
Except with Garisu down, I can't do the all-out attack.
Come on, hang in there.
That's not going to give me the all-out attack, is it? No, it's not, sadly.
Return to normal. Yeah.
Goodbye, Killing Hand. I really, really don't like you. That's what you get for causing a game over this session. Siren's Song. I believe I had one of those before. I'm not sure. I think that's a bow.
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up.
Oh, that's cool. See, again, I wish there was an easier way to check status, but still. Yeah, he's level 20 now. And he's got double fangs. Pretty nice physical skills, so... Oh, that looks like a bigger purple shadow than usual. But anyway, I'm actually going to go, and while I'm here, I'm going to equip Naga again. And then... I was... Oh, that was it. I wanted to check what that Siren Song was. Panic, low odds, really? That's not great. I was hoping it was Charm. No, I'm kind of thinking of it. That's actually a smaller one. And more of these things.
There are 2 strong enemies. Attack.
Understood.
It's weak against ice.
You know, now that I think about it, these things have Hammer. I happen to have Principality, who is completely immune to that. So,
2 enemies left.
that is definitely a good thing to have. I see some potential for some revenge hilarity. Aha! Yes! Revenge! How does it feel to taste your own medicine? Stop ganging up on the Charm one, please.
Damn, we couldn't finish it off.
Obey my command.
You're, of course, going to go for the Charm one. AI teammates screwing up everything.
Finish it off.
Now the Charm is not going to have any effect because it's going to die to this all-out attack. Oh well.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
That was still hilarious.
Fall by my hand.
You know, I don't remember ever using Holy Arrow all that much in my first playthrough, so that thing is much more useful than I gave it credit for. The thing is, like, unlike Naren Karen, it at least does damage even if it doesn't inflict charm, so you're never completely wasting the
That was a
attack.
great battle.
I do like getting an experience boost off of those things.
Yes, my skill
As you can
level has
see, we got a
increased.
double level up there.
My skill level.
And they're both echoing the exact same thing. Now, do you have a better wind skill yet? No, that's one more level off. And speaking of off, we are quite a while off being strong enough for the next boss. I can always do a bit of off-camera grinding. Yeah, I know. I should take that advice to heart, though. Let's not push ourselves too hard. We've, Dekunda Gem is decent. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go for the stairs anytime I see them at this point. 4 more floors. Yeah, you have no idea, Fuku. It goes up very, very, very high. We are not even a quarter of the way through at this point. Oh, don't be a... Thank you, stairs. If I run into a dead end, that might have been bad. Because at this point, an enemy advantage would be really dangerous. Oh, yeah, we're totally not tired. Not at all. That was pathetic. Thankfully, I'm at the point where yen doesn't really mean much, because, seriously, that... If that happened at... Oh, I thought I'd successfully snuck around that thing. If that had been earlier in the game, I would have been really annoyed. Fuka's become that, that thing in some recent Nintendo games where they say, don't forget to take a break every now and then. Oh, no. No, dead end. Dead end. Yeah, at this point, I basically just want to hit a checkpoint and be done with it. I am so close. Next floor. Next floor. Do not fail now. Well, that would be really, really tragic. Okay, that's just an exit. Don't escape right before the boss floor. That would be really tragic as well, because then we'd have to climb all the way back up here. Okay. We are so close. Oh, nope. I can probably take a few more fights, but no, that's that again. And this weirdly placed wall. That looks like a dead end. It is a dead end. Hello there. You put yourself in a good position to be attacked. Oh, those things again.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
I forget if... Does Naga have Mazio? Yes, it does. Oberon's a little bit stronger, though, I think. Yeah, quite a bit stronger. Naga has better endurance, though. At this point, though, well, I was about to say at this point, though, I don't really need endurance, but that would be very, very bad to say that, and then jinx it. Oh, yeah, that was definitely a jinx. Okay, thankfully they're being dumb, though.
I summon thee! I failed.
Oh, please kill that one. Double dumb.
2 enemies left.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. There's Dodge Pierce in effect for the first time.
Good choice.
Okay, now you're gonna die.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this. You'll fall by my hand.
That was too easy.
No experience card. That, I did not, I expect that to be either the persona or the coin, not the sword. And I get another one of those swords. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, Oberon level up, nice. Zane. Zane is a very interesting physical skill. I'll probably talk more about that when we get to the next safe area, though. Okay, so this entire area was a dead end, and another single medicine. We're almost out, and of course the final floor is being a bit trollish in its layout, and you are... No, that's the exit point. We have to go this way, then. Go away, Shadow. Oh, there's another one. Right in the way again. There is... Oh, no, I'm not going for that chest. Just getting to the checkpoint. Not getting a game over is always more important than treasure. Even though Morgana would probably say otherwise. So this time it's a single shadow, and this one is quite powerful. But we're not here for that. We're here for the checkpoint. There we go. I actually survived this segment while tired. I'm very surprised. Well, I did fail to survive at least once, so there is that. But anyway, with that, we have opened up the checkpoint on the 59th floor. So, I can safely go back, and no one got tired, so I can go back in pretty much completely fine. I'm going to go ahead and check everyone's status. Just to see what we've got out of there. So, Yukari is level 20, Junpei is also 20, Mitsuru is 21. And Akihiko is 19, but he's going to be 20 in about, yeah, the next battle. And yeah, I promised that the next safe area I'd talk about, I can't actually get a description of that skill unless I go into my direct skills list, but... Yeah, so Zane is a slash attack, but it does more damage on new moons. There are actually a few of these attacks that are physical and change their damage based on the phase of the moon. So, they can be kind of interesting. Note that there are actually some enemies that can use these too, so bear in mind that, lest you be caught off guard by, yeah, an attack doing more damage when you're exploring Tartarus on a new moon or something. But, anyway, I'll Yeah, you know, I might just do some off-screen grinding at this point. So I'll see you back here in a bit. Future Big Clinky here with a quick highlights reel from this grinding session. This first battle is something that I really wanted to show because it really illustrates my point of why I hate Maniacal books. Gary Stu goes into this fight with 75 SP. See how much he leaves it with.
My turn.
There's one enemy left.
That's the last one.
I can do it. This thing won't give up. Wow, you're all so powerful. I'm getting kind of tired. Yukari-chan seems tired.
I managed to pick up a new persona in Shuffle Time as well, Raksasha of the Strength Arcana. Thing is though, with how high I've raised the Strength social link at this point, I can actually make a much better one in the Velvet Room anyway, so I don't really have all that much use for this one, except maybe as just quick fusion fodder. But the next skill that it learns in its skill set got me very, very excited.
Man, I'm beat.
Junpei-kun seems tired.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Okay, so that was a pretty eventful grinding session, and that should probably be enough for tonight. However, I've got some fusing that I want to do. There are actually a few very interesting fusing combinations that I have access to that I think I should give a try. So, okay, no, wait, hold on a second, I was almost a gigantic moron. Register personas first. I almost made a really, really bad move. I'm gonna go ahead and register everything. Should mention that Principality is only just the tiny bit off leveling up and learning a revival spell, so gonna want to use Principality a bit more, which is why I registered him, because I'm actually gonna be fusing him immediately. You might be wondering why, but this Raksasha that I picked up in Shuffle Time, I can make a much, much better one in the Velvet Room. So I'm going to use this as fusion fodder. Here's the thing though, that plus a Justice persona makes Mithra a new Temperance Arcana persona. And Mithra is actually quite decent. It'd also mean that I can safely get rid of Nikki Mitama because I won't need it anymore. What I want to do is, now, you'd think I'd want to use the weaker one, Archangel, but there's something else I want to use Archangel for. We will actually be needing Hangman after the next full moon. Also, Fortuna is going to be useful eventually. There's quite a few good things we can make at this point. But I'm actually going to be going for this, and the reason why I'm actually using Principality here is because Mithra is weak to Thunder, and there we go, yeah, I can actually get Dodge Elec on it. So that'd be a useful thing to do. I can also potentially pass down Dodge Slash as well, but I reckon having Medea and Tarukaja is useful as well, so let's go for this then. With a level 5 Social Link, I'll also get a pretty good boost out of this. Don't worry, I have saved, so in case Igor is a troll, I have an insurance policy. Also, I need Mithra for a fusion spell. That'll be much, much, much later in the game. And I mean really much later in the game. Let's just say it involves the ultimate persona of an Arcana that you can't max until about 3 days before the game ends. So yeah, that's going to be way later on. Anyway, leveling up. Null Ice is not bad. Mithra gets Eerie Sound, which distresses all enemies. And that's all. Distress is that same status that you see when enemies, when you attack enemies that are significantly lower level than you. Anyway, I'm definitely going to want to buy back, yeah, Principality, because Principality is awesome, but let's see what I can make with... Oh, hey, here's Pale Rider. Something that I should mention... Pale Rider also has potential access to all 4 elements. It's the second persona after Yumoto Shikome who can. Unfortunately, unlike Yumoto Shikome, it does have a weakness, so that's kind of a problem, and it's an instant death weakness too. So it's possible if you want to go that route, but we don't really need a death persona in a Max Social Link run. Oh, we can make Yamato no Orochi as well, but we're a little lower level. One thing that's pretty awesome though, yeah, if you've played Okami, you'll recognize the mythology behind this guy. And if you played that game, you'll also probably know why he's weak to Slash. I love that mythology nod there. Nulling both wind and ice would be pretty amazing for the next boss, but doubt I'll be that level before then. Anyway though, what I want to do here is, I actually want to go and do a triangle fusion. Now that I've got rid of Raksasha, I can fuse Nigi Mitama, Archangel, and Jack Frost, all of which I don't need anymore, and make a better Raksasha, which will hopefully get a lot of experience out of this, and hopefully learn that next skill, Getsu-E, which is going to be amazing. Also, Auto Tarakaja, that's actually pretty nice too. Ice Boost is kind of a... but that would make nice fusion fodder for passing to other things. I did make sure to register... yeah, I registered the Jack Frost with Ice Boost, so this should hopefully be good. I could also make Hua Po, which is a better Magician persona. I might actually consider doing that. Triple Fusion, go! And we have Raksasha. And this sword will do... hopefully do massive, massive damage to our enemies. Because, okay, 1 level up, and that's going to give Getsu-E. Just as Zan-E gets more powerful on new moons, Getsu-E is its opposite. It gets more powerful on full moons. I think you've already realized just how amazing that is. Oh, hey, well, considering that Raksasha doesn't even need Ice Boost, well, I don't need Rage Boost either. So that's kind of useless, but oh well. Yeah. Getsu-E is... apparently the boost it gets on full moons is very significant as well, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. In fact, I think I should register that Raksasha immediately. Because Auto Tarakaja plus Getsu-E is going to be hurting those full moon shadows a lot. Let's do Mithra and Raksasha, and then I want to check if I can make anything else. Hua Po would be nice. It's essentially a better version of Pyrojack. It has the exact same resistances. Main reason why I want to make it, I will be needing... well, I don't know. I mean, Ares would be kind of cool, but it's a shame that Ares are so low levels. I mean, he's like the outright Greek god of war. You'd think he'd be stronger, but not in this game. I think he's stronger in Persona 5. Doesn't look like there's much better that I can make here, actually. Yamato no Orochi would actually be really great, but... just checking to see if I can make Hua Po any other way. Lamia. Not quite there yet, though. Strong against wind. At the moment, I don't have much that's strong against wind, and that's kind of a problem. Queen Mab! Unfortunately, Queen Mab will not be with us anytime soon. A few more levels, maybe. It's pretty decent, though. Null, Electric, and Strong against 2 other elements. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and buy back Principality. Because I really need a Justice Arcana Persona. Like, seriously, you really, really, really need a Justice Arcana Persona at this point in the game. This is expensive, but we definitely have the money. Anything else that I got rid of that I might want to buy back? Actually, I think I should make High Pixie. But I wonder what the best way to make High Pixie with my current setup is. Because we need a Priestess persona quite soon. And we don't? Okay, so... No... No... Well, that's going to require me to buy back Principality again. And that'll require me to buy back Principality again, but Huapo would be nice to have. I mean, I can get rid of Pyrojack. Not exactly a amazing priority at this point, though. So, my best bet at doing that is Naga and Principality. Hummer is not that bad. Single shot won't be that great, but I do pretty much need High Pixie, so I may have to go for this. Another one with Holy Arrow, too. And this means I won't have to buy back Jack Frost to get Null Ice. She's so tiny. And yeah, not enough for any more level ups than that. So now I have to buy back Principality again, and then buy back Naga. After I register you, even though you're not exactly the best High Pixie out there. So buy back my, where are you? Principality. And Naga. And with that, I think we've blown enough money for one evening. Especially since I have to save up 40,000 for another particular thing that we need to do. With that, though, I think we've got some pretty good personas out of that. I'll need to just double check to make sure that I have everything that we need for the upcoming social links. I'm pretty sure that we do. What I might also do off-camera is actually just do a brief test run against the boss just to see how doable it is with level 22s and 21s. I don't think it is, but it never hurts to try. And I'll see you back here for more social link stuff. In fact, next time it'll be time for Gary Stu's first date, so see you then.